Well, hello Capricorn. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending where you are in the world. This is your money and career reading for the next couple of months. So March and April for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross watching. Hello, welcome or welcome back. I'm Julie Poole, for those of you who don't know me. Right, okay, let's have a look what we have got. Now, money and career, it's not just about career. Lots of you don't work, you're retired or you stay at home people. So money will be the part for you. I do keep getting, comments saying, well, we're retired. Well, then, take the bits that resonate of the money side, but leave the career bit, okay? There's also the general reading for March, which I'll link up here at the end. Okay, let's have a look what we have. Money and career for Capricorn, please. Okay, by the book, Blessed. We've got Orphan keeps coming out. To be fair and mending. Okay, alrighty. Okay, let's bring the camera down and have a look at these. All right. So let's start with this. It keeps coming out. It's come out for several different signs. Okay, it's a number 5. 5s are about change. Now, the orphaned energy is all about what it says on the tin. She feels alone, unsupported, nobody loves me. It's like the 5 of Pentacles in tarot, okay? But it's come out with the mending card. So during this period, now this is to do with money and career, then that orphaned could be feeling pushed out of a job, or you can't get a job, or within your community. It's a heavy energy, but you're in this shift here of mending. This is a healing energy, obviously. We're mending that orphaned energy, all right? So, okay, where are we going here? Something, they want this one next. Something is a blessing, all right? So this, they're saying, not something, this is a blessing for you, right? It might not feel like it, if you've lost your job and been pushed out, been, what's the word, kind of when you didn't get the passed over for promotion and feeling very pushed out. But as they say, rejection's the universe's protection. It's a blessing. We'll find out more when we go to the tarot. So we've got something coming in that is going to help balance this, right? To be fair, a little bit like the Justice card, yeah? You've got the owl on the top of her head, which represents the wisdom, if it won't quite focus. And it's also the scales here, the scales of justice wanting to balance out. Now, as we move forward, number 11, excuse me, first thing in the morning, number 11 by the book. This is about following your inner guidance and doing things right. Following your instincts, your heart, just allowing it to move forward. Hang on. Right, okay. Moving forward, 11 is a master number, okay? So we're going to do it from a place of mastery, from a place of integrity. We're doing it right, and we're doing it by the book, okay? Quite a lot of information here, so we might be here a while. Get yourself a cup of tea or coffee or something, okay? So let's find out some more. That's the wisdom of the oracle. This is the Tarot of Dreams. Okay, tell me more for Capricorn, please. What's going on? What's all this about? Money and career for my Capricorns. Thank you. Okay. So you are in this alone energy here with the Hermit. We've got the King of Cups coming in. Judgment, rising up from the ashes, guys, towards that 10 of Cups, so panicky not, and a new beginning. Ace of Swords, lovely. All right, let's get the next deck out and then we can discuss. This is the Moon and Stars Tarot. Okay, so the High Priestess, look at all this energy about intuition and listening to that inner guidance. We've got the Page of Cups, the 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, lovely, and the 5 of Swords, bit of battle energy. It's a bit of a mixed bag, this, Capricorn. Okay, all right, so let's have a look what's going on. Major Arcana, we've got these two and this one, so 3, all right? So, but they're powerful ones. These are both about your intuition and what's right for you. We'll go into them in more detail in a minute. And the Judgment card, rising up from the ashes, rising up into a rebirth, a fresh start, a new beginning, all right? But, you know, what we've got here really good is the Ten of Cups with the King of Pentacles with the to be fair. So there is something good coming in. But you are hitting the ground here as we come into March and April with this orphaned energy, like, what the hell happened? Okay. Now, all right, this is money and career. So in terms of the money side, you may have gone through a loss here of losing parents or a loved one or a partner, and very much feeling alone, right? But from that can come inheritances and more security. It can also go the other way, can't it? But this energy of the orphaned, yeah, I can't believe how many times this has come out for these batch of readings. So many of you are in the same boat. So let's just discuss that for a minute, okay? We are in this time here. March, April is the new astrological year. That's March the 20th. Aries season is the new astrological year. It's not January the 1st. That's the Gregorian calendar, okay? In terms of the universe, the new cycle starts on March the 20th. And when we approach a new cycle, generally we are finishing off what needs to go, ready to step into a brand new year and brand new energy coming in. Now 2024 is an 8 number, which is all about, you know, abundance and flow and infinity and the good stuff, right? So on top of that, we are raising our vibration into 5D. So what's happening is that many people are living the wrong life, okay, in some aspects and sometimes in all aspects. And so if you are in the wrong life, and by that I mean wrong relationship, wrong job, wrong location, wrong friendships, if you are living an aspect of your life that is just not working for you, the universe is saying it's got to go. It's got to go, because we want to move you into something better that's aligned with you, that fits for you, that is right for you. And that transition can feel a little uncomfortable and sometimes downright damn painful. But if we can trust that it is a blessing, if we can trust that the universe is guiding you to something better and drop the conflict and the resistance and the fighting of it, we find that it all flows much, much better. Yes? Okay, so that being explained, that's why this is coming out for so many people. It's like, right, if you've been pushed out or shoved out or ostracized at work or in your community, then, you know, you're feeling it and it feels yucky. That's, you know, we can't dress this up. It feels yucky. But what we're going to do is use this as a boost to move us forward, right? So first of all, you're going to step into this hermit energy. So the hermit energy is about what is right for you. It's a contemplation energy. It's a thoughtful, considered time, right? What's right for me? Never mind anybody else. Never mind, you know, the family, the neighbors. What's right for me? You're figuring it out, okay? So as you figure out, you're dropping into the high priestess energy, which is your intuition, feeling into it, okay? What's my inner being want? If I'm in this situation, this isn't healthy for me. This isn't good for me. So my inner self here is trying to figure out, okay, so what's the answers? How do we move out of that space that is not very pleasant and into something better, which is here? All right, so we're going to heal it, mend it. Right now, mending it doesn't necessarily mean that we can fix this, but we can fix how we feel about it. Okay, so what I mean by that is, let's say you have lost your job or your home, or, you know, something like that. If you have had a loss of some kind around you, we can't necessarily fix it. If the job's gone, it's gone. If the person's passed on, they've passed on. But what we can do is mend and heal our inner self of how we feel about it. And we're going to mend it with the King of Cups energy, which is emotional maturity. It is letting go of the drama and letting go of the tantrums and tears and saying, okay, I've got this, I'm strong, I can figure this out. I'm going to open myself up with the Page of Cups to some new opportunities for a greater happiness. Something new I'm going to just align with. That's done. Let's open for something new. Okay, so the Page of Cups is those doors opening to something new that will make you happy, which is a very different energy from this. Okay, so we're allowing this shift forward, and the universe is saying to you, it might not feel like it, my beautiful people, but it is actually a blessing. This is a blessing that this has happened, because it gives you the opportunity to rise up. The Judgment card. This is saying you've learned everything you can from this. You weren't growing, it was done. It's time for you to move on. But you are feeling a little bit dissatisfied about it. 4 of Cups. It's like, well, yeah, it wasn't particularly fulfilling. It wasn't enriching. It was stagnant. It was boring. It wasn't right for me. So, okay, let's take all of that as a blessing and say, oh, right, so what am I going to do about it? I'm going to move myself forward into a brand new energy. I'm going to embrace the new. And this is going to come in after the 20th of March. Okay, so we're going to use this time for the next 2 or 3 weeks, because I'm recording this on the 4th of March, to really let all of this go, to work out where am I going and what do I want? What fits me now? Have I been a round peg in a square hole? Because I've grown and evolved, and I've probably outgrown that situation, which is why it's kind of being pushed out of my sphere. So now I'm aligning with something new that is fair, that is balanced, that is much, much better. Okay, it's fair, right? This is justice and balance. We're coming back into balance now, which is frankly making you feel so much happier and so much better with that 10 of Cups. So, oh, right. So this can be some kind of legal matters, or it's just a rebalancing of that energy. But it is lifting everything up, and it's rooted down with the King of Pentacles, which is about the best card that you can have in a money and career reading, because this is all about your security, your financial flow, the abundance, and it's there waiting for you to step into. So we're going to align with this, and we're going to do it by the book, all right? No shortcuts and no kind of fighting and arguing and battle energy, just aligning with following the inner guidance into something new. Ace of Swords is a new clarity, a new aha moment, a new beginning. All aces are very much about you, the person saying, right, I'm ready for my new beginning. I'm listening to that inner guidance. By the book, these little elephants attaching to each other kind of follow the leader, all right? And the leader is your higher self and your spiritual team, your guides, your angels guiding you, your soul guiding you into something new. So you've been listening to this inner guidance to work this out so that you can have that new beginning. Now it's rooted down with the 5 of Swords, which is a battle energy. It's like this has been, you know, quite a challenge, right? Now what we don't want is to stay in this battle energy. We want the new beginning to be harmonious and fair and balanced, not, you know, arguing with yourself and in conflict. This is a conflict energy, and usually it's arguing with yourself, all right, rather than arguing with other people. So you might still be railing against whatever this energy was. You know, they've just given me a few examples here of somebody working in a team and just being ostracized. Not very nice, okay? And so, right, we're going to come out of that and find something better. What else, please? They're just focusing on the central card here. The central card of the entire reading is Judgment. The rising up, the phoenix rising, something new. That old cycle is done and we're ready to step into something new now. Okay? Right, let's find out some more. I want to get you an affirmation card, see what's going on for you. These are my cards, okay, if I'm hoping to have in affirmation cards. Okay, thank you. And we have a remember. I love the way they sort of clarify what I'm saying about these. Your inner guidance here, your inner guidance. And your affirmation is, I am open to my innate inner knowing and intuition. I listen to my inner guidance and follow it. I listen to my intuition and trust it. So they're really repeating themselves, that this is all about you stepping into your power, remembering that you have this internal sat-nav, this inner guidance that is trying to move you into your best life. So even though it might not feel like it here, it's right, just listen to that intuition and say, it is time, I am ready to move into something new. All right, let's find, oh, they want the other deck. Okay, they want me to use the Rider-Waite deck to clarify. Okay, so there she is again, the High Priestess. All right, your inner guidance, your internal sat-nav, your inner voice is trying to lead you to the 9 of Cups. You're happy ever after. Your wish fulfilled, your dreams. It's trying to guide you and lead you to something so much better. So when we can let go of the conflict and the resistance and just go, okay, this is happening for me, not to me, and I absolutely trust it's leading me to something so much better, so much better. Okay, this is the thing with the benefit of hindsight, you know, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. You look back after the event is all finished and everything's sorted and you go, that was the best thing that ever happened. So can we get into the benefit of hindsight in advance rather than after? Because it does make an enormous difference. Yeah. Okay, let's find out some more. They're just saying to me, remember when, you know, those last few years of my previous career, every job I went into was just not working. Everything was just not working. And I was kind of saying, what the hell, you know, what's going on? And eventually I listened to that inner guidance, which was, they don't want me to do this anymore. My being wants me to do something different, which is what I've been doing with this for the last 25 years. But those last few years when I was resisting, trying to fix it, trying to make it work, trying to fit myself into the mold, it just was challenging and painful. And once I let go and surrendered to this new career, then everything flowed. So just trust, my beautiful people. It's like last month in January, February, when I was, you know, pulling out of the house I was buying because everything was going wrong. And, you know, these days I do listen to my intuition, and I was saying, okay, why is this happening? And I just kept getting like, this isn't for you. This isn't for you. So, okay, there's something better. There's something better. All right. So I pulled out, went through the chaos of all of that. And last week I did find my forever home, which is something better. And so, you know, it was worth it. I trust the universe. When things go wrong, I don't see it as going wrong. I see it as happening for me to guide me into a better path. So can you do the same, Capricorn? Because you can. All right, you've got this. Listen to that intuition. It's guiding you. Tell me about this blessing, please. Tell me more about this blessing. All right, look at this. The sun is here. The most positive card in the deck. So the sun is going to come out after this dark period. And I have to be honest, for lots of people, January and February were rather challenging. So this is March, April for career and money. And it's all going to improve. We've got the judgment card here, as I said, rising up from the ashes, the rebirth, and it's clarified with the sun. So they're absolutely confirming there is something so much better for you. All right, so the Page of Pentacles is going to come along with a new opportunity for a new job. If this was about a home, okay, where perhaps you had your heart set on a home you were wanting to buy and it just all went horribly wrong. And they're saying, look, there's a new opportunity here for something that's going to be more secure, that's going to work out better financially. And it's absolutely positive, definitely positive. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling trapped, that Eight of Swords, I'm never going to get there, it's never going to happen, it's impossible, all of that energy we have to overcome. That's what we need to mend, right? And this is also about timing, I'm feeling here. It's like, I just found my house. It'll take about 3 months for it to go through, and I'd love to go tomorrow, but I can't. Circumstances beyond my control. I have to wait for the legal things here. And it's on top of that, to be fair, which I see as the sort of justice one here. So if this is a new job or a new home or shifting, you know, some investments or whatever, it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, these things, legal, you know what they're like, you know, the justice system, wheels grind very slowly. So just be patient that it's coming. You're not trapped. You've just got to wait for those circumstances around you to change. So in the meantime, what we're going to do here is tap in again to that internal voice. The Six of Cups can be people from the past and nostalgia. It's also about your soul guidance, what your inner soul energy guidance wants you to do. It wants that new beginning, and it's saying, let's tap into that innocent, loving heart that you have to say, what is going to bring me the greatest rewards? All right, that's not necessarily what the cards mean, but I read intuitively, and this is what they're saying to me. Tell me more about this, please. For my Capricorns, tell me more. Okay, we have a couple here. Right, we've got the Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So the Four of Swords is a rest, recharge, reboot, meditate, contemplate, just step back from the whole thing. You've done everything you can now. You're going to just wait for it to unfold. And, you know, the main thing here with the Knight of Cups, the guidance here is to open up to new opportunities for happiness and to take action on that. What's going to make me happy? So, you know, can I get away for a few days, even if it's to go and see friends, so I can do that free? Can I just allow myself, they're showing me somebody going in the garden and just pottering with plants and nature, and just step back from the whole thing, because we can get too close, and that's what this Five of Swords is. So we've got at the bottom of the deck the Seven of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So there's choices, there's options. Don't get caught up in confusion and delusion. Go with the ones that feel really right for you. Be really clear with that Queen of Swords, clarity, focus, Queen of Truth as I call her. Be really honest with yourself about what the battle is, and is it real, and is it just that I'm impatient? You know, is it just that I haven't kind of got over the smarting of whatever this was, and that's actually holding me back? I'm going to be really honest with myself, and as I do that, I can bring everything into balance. We're going to surrender. All right, the Hanging Man. We're going to surrender, we're going to let go, and we're going to allow. I talk about allowing a lot in my book, From Hoping to Having. The more we can allow, the more we're in the flow. And so it's looking at the flow and saying, you know, this isn't in the flow at all. So we're wanting to step into the lovely, gentle, balanced and fair flow of life. And that's what you're doing. So surrender and let go, because it's all unfolding, and it's unfolding beautifully. So give it time, okay? We've got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is the ending of that struggle, that difficulty. We've got the Ace of Cups. I don't read reversals unless they tell me to leave it there, and they didn't, with the Emperor. That is where we're going to stop with those for a moment, because the Emperor is Aries season. And I'm telling you, this is all going to unfold as we move into the new astrological year. Right, so from the 20th of March through till the end of April, it's all unfolding from a place of power and passion and drive and determination. This new beginning, Ace of Cups, is heading your way, and you're heading towards it, and you're going to meet in the middle. All right, so we're shifting out of whatever this was. We're trusting that intuition, we're listening to the inner guidance, and we're allowing it to take us into a new space. All right, let's get an angel card to finish off. This is the Oracle of the Angels, and they also want me to take one from the Atlantis angels. Okay, these are the angels of Atlantis. Message for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Okay. Sandalphon with intention. Set that intention, my beautiful Capricorns. This is solar plexus energy. This is sacral energy. This is you stepping into your creative power. Set the intention. Be clear about it. This is what I want. This is why I want it. And I'm ready. Thank you very much. Right. You set the intention clearly. And we have inner peace and inner child. See, both of these inner, everything's inner. Everything about this reading for you, Capricorn, is about inner. Your inner being, your inner voice, your intuition. You know, everything is listen to that inner self, because it's guiding you towards inner peace. It's guiding you into what your little self, your child self, your dreams, your hopes, your innocence, your purity is taking you into that growth. Look at these beautiful flowers all around her. I don't know if they're roses. They look like roses, not sure. But this is all about the beauty of life coming back, coming from inside you. We so often put our happiness and our well-being in what's outside of us, in that job, in that home, in that whatever it is. But when we can find it within ourselves, the outer will reflect that back to us. That's the way it works. That's the way the law of attraction works. All right. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you for money and career for the next couple of months. I hope it's helpful. I will be back in about a week or two with your mid-month March general tarot guidance. And until then, I'll see you next time. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.